Okay, so let's just jump right in. For years, one name has pretty much dominated AI art. But has Google just dropped a tool so powerful it could end that entire reign overnight?
But hey, before we get into the nitty-gritty, if you want to stay ahead of the curve on all things AI, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button for @BrandTechOff. It helps a ton. Okay, let's do this.
So the big question on every single creator's mind right now is this. Is Midjourney, the undisputed king, the top dog of AI image generation, actually about to be knocked off its throne?
All right, here's our game plan. We're going to look at the reigning king and its not-so-hidden flaws. Then, we'll pull back the curtain on Google's secret weapon. We'll throw them into a head-to-head showdown, and then we'll talk about what this new superpower actually means for you. And finally, the final verdict.
First things first, let's talk about the champion, Midjourney. And, the frustrations that come with wearing that crown.
I mean, let's be real, there's no denying it. Midjourney is an absolute powerhouse. It can spin up entire worlds, incredible characters, beautiful art from just a few words. It really did set the gold standard.
But, and this is a big but, if you're a serious creator, you know the pain points. You get that weirdly smooth, fake plastic skin that just looks off. You try to put some simple text on a poster, and it spits out what looks like an alien language. And don't even get me started on trying to keep a character looking the same from one image to the next. It can be a total nightmare.
Okay, so with all that in mind, what if I told you there's a new challenger in the ring that claims it solves all of those problems? It's time to meet Google's secret weapon, Nano Banana Pro.
So what is this thing exactly? Well, Nano Banana Pro is Google's top-of-the-line image model. And the key here is that it doesn't just look at keywords. It uses some serious reasoning power. That means it actually understands complex ideas and context, and it pulls from this huge library of real-world knowledge to give you incredible studio-level control.
And the promises they're making? They are bold, and they are aimed squarely at Midjourney's biggest weaknesses. We are talking crystal clear text that you can actually read. We're talking true-to-life photorealism that finally gets rid of that creepy AI look, and a whole new level of character consistency.
Look, promises are one thing, but results are what really matter. So it is time for the ultimate showdown. Let's put these two titans head-to-head and see what happens.
Round 1. Text. This has always been Midjourney's Achilles heel. It tries, but you usually get something that looks like complete nonsense. Nano Banana Pro, on the other hand, was built from the ground up to handle this, rendering clean, sharp text that you can actually use on a poster or a diagram.
And get a load of this example. When you ask it for a detailed biochemistry lecture on a whiteboard, not only does Nano Banana Pro nail the whole look and feel, but it correctly spells out complex terms like amino acids and enzyme kinetics. Midjourney would turn that into a hot mess of scribbles. This is a complete game changer for anyone making professional or educational content.
All right, let's jump into round 2, realism. We've all seen it, right? That waxy, way too smooth AI plastic skin that just screams fake? Well, Nano Banana Pro attacks this problem head-on. It's been trained on super detailed datasets, so it knows how to add natural-looking pores and subtle skin textures. The result? Portraits that are just way more believable.
So look, this is more than just a little quality upgrade. For creators like us, this is a brand new superpower. Let's break down how this can completely overhaul your workflow and save you hours of really tedious work.
The old way of doing things is just a patchwork nightmare. You know the drill. You generate your base image in Midjourney, then you gotta export it and bring it into another app, like an enhancer AI, to fix that plastic skin. Then maybe you bring it over to HeyGen to make it talk. Then you have to open another program just to add some clean text. And finally, you have to stitch all those pieces together in an editor. It's just a mess of apps and subscriptions.
The new way? It's one prompt. That's it. You can get a photorealistic character with perfect text on their shirt in a single generation. Done.
So what does this actually mean in practice? I mean, we're not talking about a small improvement here. We're talking about a massive leap in efficiency.
That's right, up to 10 times faster. Just imagine getting back all those hours you spend bouncing between different apps and waiting for things to render. It means more time for you to actually create and less money wasted on a dozen different subscriptions.
Okay, let's bring it all home. It's time to answer the big question we started with. Time for the final verdict. Did Google actually kill Midjourney? So is Midjourney dead? The short answer is no. But in the areas that give creators the biggest headaches, I'm talking text, realism, and consistency, Nano Banana Pro has landed a devastating knockout blow. And hey, don't just take it from me. An AI Quest review called Nano Banana Pro, and I quote, a beast. They specifically praised its top-tier text rendering, its consistency, and its incredible ability to understand complex, abstract ideas, something other models just totally fumble.
But you know, at the end of the day, this isn't really about one tool killing another one. The real winner here is you, the creator. You now have a fundamentally more powerful and way more efficient tool in your arsenal to bring your ideas to life faster than you ever could before.
And that leaves us with one last really fascinating question to think about. As these AI tools get better and better at handling the how of creation, what does that mean for us? What becomes the new, most valuable part of human creativity? I'd love to know what you think. Drop a comment below.